Hello, welcome back to Cray Outdoors. I'm refilming my intro. I had an intro filmed that day, but my whole plan for the day kind of changed after I got to the location in the video. So this video was filmed at Sandstone Falls on the New River, part of the New River Gorge National Park. This location was probably the coolest place I've ever fished, at least as a singular location. I mean, I've fished some other places that were really awesome if you consider, like, you know, all of Glacier National Park, for example. That was a cooler place. But as a singular, like, location, just one spot, this place was the coolest. It's just one waterfall, but as you see, it's multiple tiered, and each tier is completely different fishing. It was just a really awesome day, so I filmed a vlog of the whole adventure. Fishing was a little slow, but it was also the middle of summer, and I was fishing in the middle of the day. So considering the conditions, it wasn't a bad day of multi-species fishing, and like I said, this is just an absolutely awesome location. Definitely worth stopping at Sandstone Falls in New River Gorge National Park. Hope you enjoyed today's adventure.
Well, falls sure are pretty. You can see there's other people fishing over there. I don't exactly know how to get over there, but there's people fishing down there, so I guess we're going to try and get down to that area somehow. It's all certainly very pretty. Actually looks like there'd be decent fishing right below this bridge here. There's a lot right here to fish. We might just end up spending the whole day right here. The river looks good too. It's a perfect color. Some people fishing under this bridge on the other side. That looks really good down there. We can definitely get on that rock down there. I see fish down there too. They're just sunfish. Very pretty. Well, there's definitely some river access down there. Looks like a set of rapids right there. There's so much to fish here. This gets a lot of fishing pressure, but a big falls like this on a big river like this, it doesn't matter how much fishing pressure it gets, there'll be fish there. Looks like there's more river access down here. Is this just an overlook? Wow. That is awesome. Wow. Well, we can definitely fish right there. I'm gonna go up to the big falls first and just fish all around. So much to fish here. Lots of options here. You can see there's a beautiful waterfall right there and a giant waterfall right there. And it looks like you can fish either of these. This is clearly the way people are going to get access. This is just crazy. That is really pretty. It's like a secret swimming hole in the woods. This is absolutely insane. I feel like I'm in a dreamland. There's fish in there too. There's bass in there. Look at all those bass. I wonder if I can catch one. I don't know how well it shows up in the camera. This hole is just so full of life. It's crazy. But we're gonna head up to the top of this falls and look for good fishing spots. Whoa. I feel like I'm in some kind of dreamland. What is this place? How is this where I am fishing right now? What is... This is insane. Seeing a ton of bait fish down there. I might come back here with my musky rod and some better footwear for climbing around down there. I kind of have a plan. I don't really have the right footwear to climb all the way down there at the moment. Part of my problem. That said, if I hook something big enough, we're climbing down there. Good fish right here. The question is, how do we land a fish? Also seems kind of dangerous. If you slip and fall in here, you're dead if you go into that current. Even with a life jacket, you're dead when you go into that. I'm going to stay away from the edge and stay away from this spot.
I mean, this place is just crazy. I can't get over this. This is where I'm walking right now.
Walking around in here is interesting. Still feels like I'm in a dream world. Down there somewhere is a waterfall. We gotta find. I guess this is going to be our next spot to try fishing for a minute. It's not quite as insane as the last spot, but still pretty insane. Problem, once again, here's not as dangerous. If I fall in, I think I'll be fine, deep enough. Problem here is if I hook a big fish, there's nowhere to go with it. We're gotta climb up. I don't know. We just gotta hopefully be able to pull all of the fish we catch up the bank. It's incredible. I don't know, man. Fishing in New River Gorge just gets neater and neater. I can't, like, why does this place even exist? Look at this. It's unbelievable. Wow, baby. Little bass down there. Yay, we got a fish finally. Yay, oh, he let it go. That was a little smallmouth. There you go, there's a bite. Is there a fish on here? I got fish. Yay! Oh, I can't keep him hooked. Got him. Good size, whatever it is. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull this thing up. What are you? Catfish? I was not expecting that. Is that snagged? How on earth did I snag a catfish? Well, not what we were expecting, but I'll take it. They got them spiker things. He's gonna try and whack me. Barbless hook, so it should pop right out. There we go. I got you now, buddy. Alright, no spots on the board. Catfish wasn't what I was expecting to catch on a minnow on the center pin, but I'll take it. Well, this here is gorgeous, but all we managed to catch was a little catfish. So we're going to try a new plan. Finally, a decent fish. Took long enough. Not a bad smallmouth for the south. Alright, first decent fish of the trip. I want to get a picture of him. Well, never mind. He got off before I could get a picture. What an awesome place to be fishing. Up or down. Oh, that was a good one too. Yeah, well, that was the last of our bait. Did that get my whole hook? That got my whole hook. I broke off on it. Dang. It's a good fish, whatever it was. I broke right off on it. Could have been a muskie.
Alright, well, we've got about 1 more hour to fish. All we've caught so far today is that little snagged catfish and that one smallmouth that wasn't bad sized, but hoping to catch something a little bit more exciting. So I went back to the car, took a little bit of a break. I had to get out of this sun. And we're going to change strategies here. I also switched cameras. My other one was starting to run out of battery after these last 2 days, so that's why the audio's changed. But anyway, we're going to change strategies. I brought my bait cooler with me. We've got a variety of different kinds of worms. We got red worms, mealworms, night crawlers, and we're just going to bottom fish out here, see if we can catch a carp or something. I saw a bunch of big old carp up against that waterfall earlier, and I bet you there's a bunch more carp cruising in these rocks right here. So, and there's, I'm sure, suckers and other rough fish in here as well, as we know there's catfish. So we'll set some bait lines and see what we can catch. There we go. Feels decent. I don't think it's a carp. Might be a bass, actually. That's not a catfish, I think. I'll take it. What kind of catfish are you? Another channel. Little baby channel. That one's almost eaten size. There we go. I'll let you free if you let me. I think he's gonna let himself free. I'll try doing one of these. See you, buddy. Something decent on it, just casted. Bit on the cast, so it could be a bass or something. Decent size, whatever it is. Is that a walleye? Oh no, it's another catfish. Hey, I'll take catfish, they're fun. What better place to be catching fish? They're getting slightly bigger. That one's definitely eating size if I was eating them. Cool to catch a big catfish. He slipped right in the mouth too, what do you know? That's a first. Whoa. Didn't have spikes on you, I'd be a lot less reluctant to pick you up. There we go, gotcha. Hey, we'll take it. Alright, see you later, buddy. Got a fish on here. How long have you been on here for? Oh, I think I snagged it reeling in. That's awkward. Smallmouth. Yeah, I also don't know how long I was recording for. Okay. Sorry, buddy. I think we probably killed the smallmouth. Alright, well, that was weird. I snagged a smallmouth reeling in. Alright, well, that's the last fish of the day. 2 snagged fish today. How weird. We snagged a catfish on a centrepin, and then we just snagged a smallmouth on I mean, this is a catfish rig. I don't know. Anyway, that was weird, but we're gonna call it quits here. I might, just for funsies, try fishing that puddle on the way back that we saw in the beginning of the day, just because that was loaded with fish, and I got my trout bait rod with me, so still rigged up from yesterday. Let's see what kind of fish we can catch. Oh, this is the last leg of our New River Gorge National Park fishing adventure. We're just gonna hit some of these puddles on our way out, since we kind of got to go this way anyway, and see what kind of interesting fish we can catch here in these puddles. This is just, I still feel like I'm in some kind of a dreamland. I feel like a fish grabbed that already. One dead. Just a little warmouth, looks like. Still not exactly sure the difference between a warmouth and a green sunfish. Could definitely probably have fun just fishing these puddles all day. Generally, the fish in these places are pretty desperate for food, as you can see. If you're somebody that likes, I don't know, Tinkera fishing or puddle fishing for multi-species, this is definitely a fun place for that. Look at how beautiful it is. This puddle, this one's even prettier than the last one. I hope the sun doesn't have too much of a glare on the camera. Kind of got a glare on my eyes, but this is really pretty. I could spend all day here just filming a puddle fishing episode. I could puddle fish here all day and not be bored. There's so many puddles. Whoa. And this is why puddle fishing is fun. Smallmouth! This is exactly why puddle fishing is fun. There you go. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. He actually might break me the heck off. That one's bigger. Yikes. Light tackle. Always fun. Always fun puddle fishing. I'm gonna get an Instagram release of this little guy. Light tackle, little puddle in the woods. Always fun doing some puddle fishing. You a rock bass? Yep. That's cool. Look at that. Oh, okay. Alright, well, this is that main waterfall, and this one was just loaded with fish, so see how many fish we can catch here. Whoa. Can't keep them pinned. I don't know what that was. A little bluegill or something stupid. I got a fish. Spider. What are you? That's a big rock bass. Yikes. Bigger fish than I would have anticipated being in this puddle. Hooked him a little bit deep. He should be alright though. We're using barbless hooks. Alright, Mr. Rock Bass. It's so pretty here too. Now I'm going to catch a monster out of here, but that was a decent sized rock bass. Put up a nice bite on ultralight tackle. And we got a fish on her again already. Oh, came off. I think that was just another rock bass. They're definitely stacked up against the inlet there. What do we got? Bluegill. We're getting variety. I definitely see some largemouth swimming around in here. They're in here too. On something that's a fighter. Another rock bass. Rock bass fight hard. Take my worm back. Alright, last puddle fish of the day. Fishing a different puddle now. Very pretty. I think we're just playing rock bass slayers in this hole. I know that there's other fish in here. I even saw a goldfish swimming around earlier. I would love to catch that goldfish. We still playing rock bass slayers? Yep. Tim Galati would be happy. He likes rock bass. Tiny bluegill. There's a bass too. Well, I just lost my last worm on a snag in there, so we're gonna call it quits. This is just such an amazing place to explore. Even though fishing was kind of slow, this was a really fun way to end it. You know, fishing in these puddles, you just get constant action. So after all day of things being kind of slow in the main river, it was fun to pull out the ultralight and bang out some small fish. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next fishing adventure. Also, be sure to check out the video where I caught my first ever tiger trout. That happened yesterday. We slayed them, so that was fun too. So be sure to check out that video. Catch you in the next adventure.